Yeah.
Anyway, we're sitting here with Robert Sierra, S&S Pit Crew out of San Marcos, Texas. And Robert's been barbecuing a long time now. He's a great guy. He's fun to be around, right from the top of that hat down to his boots. But you kind of got to just be around Robert just a little bit to understand him, and that takes about 15 seconds. You know, Robert's all about having a good time and cooking some barbecue. Occasionally getting him a big red and
that's right.
Just tearing it up. So what kind of got you into barbecue?
Well, what got us into barbecue was I used to be over the road driver.
Okay.
And so I never cooked, never barbecued. I was always gone 7 days a week. Took a local job, met a friend of mine named Aaron, and he wanted to cook, and he goes, hey, let's go cook. And it all started with Austin Rodeo. I was working in Austin. We saw a lot of pits going through the event center over there, and we're like, what is that? So we looked up what it was and found that it was a cook-off. Hey, let's go do it. So he ended up getting a pit. We went and go did a cook-off. We placed in all 3 meats, and we got hooked.
Wow.
And it was like
first time out.
First time out. We did a local cook-off. We took a 5th, a 4th, and a 2nd. So we were like, hey, this is, we can do this. So we started doing it, and we did 2 cook-offs. The first 2, we did 1 each year. And then we got laid off from our job, and he took a job that he had to work on weekends, so he couldn't cook no more. So that's when I went on my own, and we built our Black Pearl, and we started S&S Pit Crew.
Okay. So the first pit you got, was it you bought it or did you borrow it?
My buddy borrowed it, and then
a borrowed pit, and you get 3 calls first time out.
Yeah.
That's when you just call that. You call that setting a hook. So.
I think the barbecue guys just land that hook. Yeah, exactly. Just like, let's bring them in. So I don't know, whatever it was, but we got hooked.
Yeah, I hear you.
So it's hard to stop.
Yeah. So did your family get to come with you much and help out, or?
They do. You know, it all started. My dad retired, so I said, you know, that's why we named it S&S. It was like Sharon Sons.
Okay.
Just to get him out of the house, keep him active, and he would come all the time. Then my mom. So if we did local cook-offs, they would always come out. But as we go further, you know, we ain't got no. It's just us, and they'll stay home. But they'll come out when we do local events.
Right. Yeah.
So
you know, we've been doing this. 2013 is our 19th year of cooking competition barbecue, and a lot of things haven't changed for us. You know, we do 38, 39 cook-offs a year, and I understand, you know, you guys are not. Somebody's still got to work and pay my wages, so you know we're proud that you still do that.
Right.
So, but how many cook-offs you do in a year's time?
Now we do 10. We did good, but,
okay, but
8, 10.
And in doing that, have you seen changes where it's gone just like you talking about your family was involved? Is barbecue in Texas, is it a family oriented?
It is. It's you know, a lot of family oriented, but then it also, you know, it gets more competitive. You know, when we first started, family hanging out, you know, but it's getting too expensive just to be family parties and good time.
Yeah.
So you know, we do want to compete a little bit more and win, but yeah, it's still family oriented. A lot of, you know, you see a lot of people bring their families, their kids, and stuff. So
yeah,
you know,
and that's what we learned. You know, no matter where you go, barbecue is all about family,
friends,
family and friends, and it's kind of like, you know, I say this a lot. It's kind of like having your own family reunion, but you get to choose your family. You know,
exactly.
So it's a fun deal, and you know, it's not much different. I know you don't get a whole lot out. You don't travel a lot because of family and because of work, but you know, we get out around the country a lot, and it's the same everywhere. You know, it's a big barbecue family that's out there. It's just like every family. You got jerks and all of it, but you know, you just kind of let them go and do your own deal. But anyway, I noticed your pit that you got over here. Did you build that?
That's driveway built. Me and my friends, part of my team, Mondo and Gabe, we did all the welding. I had a friend of mine did the pit itself, but we did all the spray paint. We put a lot of Krylon paint on it. We did all the woodwork. My cousin did the tile work, and so we just all put it together.
So it's a whole family
built pit. Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah, it's a nice deal.
Yeah, so.
So tell me about your first memory as a child barbecuing.
Well, like I said earlier,
We had this goat in the yard, and
yeah, there was really no. Well, I would see my dad. Actually, at my grandma's, actually, barbecue. We'd do pigs. They would raise pigs, chickens, and stuff, and they would always kill pigs in the ranch on Saturdays, and use everything on that pig. My grandma wouldn't let nothing go to waste. She use everything, and we'll be heating up them 55-gallon drums of water, and then them burlap sacks, and skin it, gut it and everything. So that would probably be my first time would have been barbecuing, I guess, and we cooked it over fire. So it was pretty good. Yeah.
So how'd you do this year?
This year we did a few good cook-offs. Our last few cook-offs we've had a grand champion, a reserve grand champion, a 5th overall. And, we went out of state this year. We cooked in Oklahoma for the first time, and we got 2 calls there at 150 teams. We went to St. Louis, Missouri. We got 2 calls there at the Sam's Club in the KCBS event. So I was real proud about that, that we've gone pretty much anywhere we've gone, and we've gone lucky and did something. So we've had a good year.
But you can't cross that many state lines and just be lucky. It's got to be some good in there with that.
Well,
I always say I'll take the luck any day, but you cross that many state lines, it's got to be good too. So.
Well, maybe so. I always think we're lucky and they had a bad day. But in the end, all they remember is who won,
Yeah, who come in second?
Who came, that's it. So I'll take it, whatever the case is, and one of our first big cook-offs was like back in Austin when you were there, and we took like a 1/8 in brisket, and I was pretty happy with the talent there. And we were that was like our 3rd cook-off.
Yeah.
And just to go there and see a lot of the people that you would follow on, like on the websites for the IBCA or whatever, and just to see, oh man, we were right there with them. So like,
yeah,
and we might be able to do something here, but. And we just keep trying and trying, so.
Yeah, exactly.
See what happens.
You just kind of keep doing it. Just keep looking at it. That's all you got to do.
That's it. That's it. Sometimes you think you did good, and it's not good. And when you think it's worse, you do good. So you never know.
I tell people all the time, and I don't know why it works that way, but when you think you did your best, is usually when you score the worst.
Right.
When you think you did bad, you score the best. So
that's right. So
I don't understand that, but that's the way it works.
That is. It's true. It's true. Yeah, so.
Cool. Anything else you want to say?
I just want to say thanks for the opportunity to be here. I'm glad the world didn't end. So we're gonna continue. So God might have a sign for us. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Robert Sierra, S&S Pit Crew.
Yeah. Thank you.